Hi everyone! Tuloy po kayo! Welcome to our kitchen. Today we are making fried rice, but first I will make some steamed rice. If you have a day-old rice, that works too, but I don't have one, so I'm going to steam white rice, and I'm using a jasmine rice today. Just wanted to show you guys what rice that I'm using. I found a good deal. It is 25 cents. It was on clearance aisle, and it is Thai jasmine rice. I think our rice is almost ready. By the way guys, if you have rice cooker, go ahead and use your rice cooker. I don't have one, so I'm just using a pot. Okay, rice is ready. I'm gonna turn off the heat and I'm gonna fluff the rice and set it aside, let it cool down for 10 minutes. Then I will put it in a dish and just put it in the fridge to speed up the processing of cooling and drying the rice, which will work better for our fried rice. Benihana uses chicken, but I am using Spam for my fried rice. We are going to cut our Spam into 3 equal parts. I am just using 1/3 of it. I'm gonna cut it into cube size. Let's go over our ingredients. Benihana uses garlic butter. I don't have butter right now, but I do have margarine. So I'm using 3 tablespoons of margarine, and I added 3 cloves of garlic about this size. I grated it. I tried using microplane. It didn't work. I didn't like the texture of it. It's a little way too mushy for me at least. So what I did is I just used my box grater. My box grater has 4 sides, and this one didn't work either, so I did try this one and it did work perfectly. So the texture is fine. So I just mixed my grated garlic in my 3 tablespoons of margarine, and I added a teaspoon of soy sauce. I found that they said that you can also add lemon juice. I don't have lemon, so I didn't add it. Anyway, that's my garlic butter or my margarine butter. I have 3 eggs. I am also using 1/4 cup of carrots, 1/4 cup of green onions, 1 cup of white onion. It's a little bit shy of 1 cup, but that's all I have. And I am also using, of course, our steamed rice, 2 cups of steamed rice. We have our salt, pepper, and I'm gonna use some more soy sauce. Don't forget, we also have our Spam. Let's go ahead and heat our pan. I'm going to use a non-stick skillet, and I am going to use a medium-high heat all the way through our cooking. Benihana use a teppanyaki burner, which I believe is a really high heat. So since we are home, we don't have that kind of burner. We're just gonna keep it consistent heat using a medium-high heat. Right now, I am going to brown my Spam, and I didn't add any oil because it will render its own fat. We don't need oil to brown our Spam. I'm gonna use some vegetable oil to saute our vegetable, like our onion and carrots. Benihana, they have safflower oil. That's what they use. I don't have safflower oil. If you have one, go ahead and use it. So I've added a tablespoon of vegetable oil. You can also use canola oil, and I'm going to saute my onions. It will take maybe a minute before it becomes translucent, and then I can add my carrots and my green onions. And now that our rice and vegetables are well combined, I am going to add a tablespoon of our garlic butter, or I am using margarine butter, so my margarine butter, and we're just gonna mix it well until all the butter mixed with our fried rice. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of salt. Just keep in mind you can always adjust it according to your preference. I'm using a teaspoon of salt. I'm pretty sure that'll be enough since I'm going to add some soy sauce in a little bit, and our spam is already kind of salty, so I think a teaspoon of salt should be enough, but like I said, you go ahead and adjust it to your liking. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of pepper, black pepper. And now it's time to add our eggs. We are going to make a room in our pan to scramble our eggs. I am using 3 eggs. We're gonna cook our eggs just enough, not raw or not too mushy, just enough, it's still soft, before we combine it in our fried rice. Okay, scrambled eggs are ready to be combined with our fried rice. That's why it's always nice to have a good size of a pan when you are making a fried rice, because there's a lot of mixing going on and you have to make some room for you to be able to do some of the, when you're scrambling your eggs, while you're doing that you have to push your rice away, things like that. So this pan I think is about 14 inches pan. It is by Tfal. I'm not anyway sponsored by it, but it's my favorite pan. It is. Okay, now that our scrambled eggs are well combined in our rice, I will go ahead and add some more garlic butter. And I'm just gonna use another, not a tablespoon, but this time I'm going to use half a tablespoon of that garlic butter. So I'm gonna have some left over because I made 3 tablespoons of that butter. Well, I can use that for for next time when I make some fried rice. So anyway, go ahead and mix that well again, that butter with our fried rice. And right now I'm going to add soy sauce, a teaspoon of soy sauce. Again, you can add more according to your liking, it's up to you, but I'm just going to add a teaspoon of it just to give it a color, and of course added more flavor to our fried rice. Our fried rice is almost done. If you happen to have some sesame seeds at home, you can add 2 tablespoons. I do not have any sesame seeds, but that's okay. I think it's still delicious with or without it. At Benihana, they do add some sesame seeds, but like I said, it is still gonna be delicious. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna take this at work because I do bring my own lunch. I'll show you how I pack my lunchbox. Okay guys, I will show you how I pack my lunchbox. I do bring my own lunch when I go to work. I have 2 bowls here that I will put my fried rice for a 2 days worth of lunchbox. This fried rice is enough for 3 meals. I'm going to eat 1 now, and then I'll have 2 for my lunchbox. I got these 2 bowls at a state sale. I paid only $1. I like thrifting, garage sailing, and estate sale. So look at my fried rice, it's so good. And I do have some leftover egg rolls, so I'm gonna bring it with me. I'm gonna put it in this dish, and this dish are perfect fit for my lunchbox there. It's just the right size for this lunchbox, which I also got that other dish. That one is at the Craigslist, I think, and I didn't pay much on that one either. Anyway, so look at these fried rice, aren't they? They're gorgeous and they're delicious.